Hello, everybody. Hello to all my Facebook friends and my YouTube peoples. Welcome to a not so sunny Friday here in Sharpsburg, Georgia at Mike's Magic Auto Detailing and Paint Enhancement. I don't have my business card with me. I'm not going to fool with that just today. But I had to take some time out this morning because my lower end power washer was conking out on me yesterday, and this little bit better quality Ryobi one needed a new plug, CFGI plug, whatever you call those things. And I had already ordered one, so I had to stop and put that on repair work this morning. Repair work. Then we had, of course, had to eat lunch, so we're back at it now. But what we've done on our new project here, this 2017, I believe it is, Mercedes SUV. I'm not sure what they call it exactly, but it's a Mercedes. Trust me. See the big thing in the front? It's a Mercedes. And it is filthy. And being assisted by my lovely assistant Angela this morning. We're getting ready to foam it. See, she's there. She's got her foam cannon ready. But we were looking at a few things this morning. I mean, this thing is hammered. But I'm pretty sure whatever tire protection they put on these tires before this was either a silicone or a petroleum-based tire protection, because when you fill up, you can rub a little bit off and it's very slicky. And what happens is that stuff will not completely dry. And so what happens is when you get in a real hot sunlight or something, it kind of reactivates a little bit. And then you get what we call tire sling on the body and the paint of your car. And that's exactly what's happened here. I rubbed some of it off a while ago. You get brake dust and whatever that's being slung up on the side of your car. You've all seen that. But since you had this tire sling, it made kind of a gooey mess there. And so that stuff, brake dust, dirt, whatever, stuck into that. And it stayed there. And as the temperatures got hotter and hotter, it started kind of baking and began to bond with the surface of the paint. But we'll get rid of all that. We'll get rid of the brake dust, all that crap on the wheels. And I don't know, this particular Mercedes, I don't know if y'all can see how that, it's kind of cheap aluminum, has kind of started turning white there. Man. And these aluminum pieces here, that's not chrome plated. That's I believe what they call a T-Bright finish. It has started, I don't know if y'all can see that, kind of a milky white, which is pretty common for that kind of stuff after years. It is my opinion that most of the time, or a lot of the times, what causes that is commercial car wash soap, or really any kind of soap that is not rinsed properly afterwards, and then you don't put any protection over this after you're done, and it starts turning that milky out. I don't know if we'll be able to help that a whole lot. We're going to try. The same thing is happening to that railing up there on top of the vehicle. Oh boy, we hadn't taken the tag off yet. But we've already done our pre-rinse. I'll skip over the tag. We pre-rinsed it thoroughly with our pressure washer to get as much of the gunk off of this car as we possibly could. And what we're going to do next is attack it with the foam cannon. And Miss Angela is going to be handling the foam cannon today. And what we have in there, since this car is so nasty, and we don't have direct sunlight today, it's kind of risky using what I'm using in direct sunlight, because I don't care how quick you are, I don't care how good you are, it will streak to some degree, which is not a big deal. The streaks are relatively easy to remove, but we're not overly worried about it today because there is no sunlight. We got a cloud cover and it's a little bit humid out here, which helps. But Miss Angela is going to show us how to foam this thing. All right. Hopefully I got it mixed up properly and it will foam. I don't really measure that stuff. I just eyeball it. She's still getting used to this pressure washer. She hadn't used this one before. And it reacts a little different than the other one. So what we're going to do is we'll soap it down with this Purple Power Boat and RV wash is what we're using. And we'll let it dwell on there for a couple minutes after she gets it foamed. And try to pull as much crap off of the car as can be done that way. And then we'll give it a thorough rinsing after that. And what we're trying to do is get as much crap off of there as we can so that when we get ready to do our contact wash, we won't be rubbing contaminants and dirt into the paint, or as little as possible. You've got about as far as you're going to go. But folks, that's what it looks like when you foam a car. Of course, this car is white, so it doesn't show up as much. But we're going to let that dwell for a couple of minutes. Just wanting to give y'all an idea of the procedure here on this car. Of course, later, and I've decided we probably will use the Meguiar's Wash Plus on this car because it is so nasty. And it's white paint, so we don't have to worry too much. And the clear coat's not as hard as it was on that dark blue one, I don't think. But we'll use that since we're going to be following it with paint correction in it. Then we'll decontaminate the paint, remove metal contaminants that are bonded to it and other things. And then we're going to pull it in the garage and clay bar it after we dry it down a little bit. Okay, folks, if you're on YouTube, yeah, hit that big subscribe button for me. Well, I don't think it's that big. I think I got a little one down in the corner somewhere. And so you'll be notified when the future videos in this series comes up and other projects that we might end up working on. And, you know, give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down, or if you're on Facebook, give me a like or a dislike or something. If you have questions, observations, you know, put them in the comment section down there. I'll get back to you, or PM me if you have a question you want to ask and you don't want everybody to know you are asking it, which is okay. That's okay. I'll answer it for you. All right, folks. Y'all have a great day. Bye now.